Hello everyone, and welcome back. It's the 1st of September today and officially the first day of autumn. It's quite hard to believe that autumn is already upon us, as everything is still so green all around. However, the smallest signs of the changing of the seasons are appearing. The mornings and evenings are colder now, and the acorns and wild rosehips are beginning to be seen everywhere. These changes are also visible with the wildlife, even here in London. The animals and birds seem to be slower now, resting and saving their energy for the colder times ahead. But as for me, I absolutely love autumn, and before the cold really comes in, there are still some things I wanted to gather from nature today. Today, I wanted to forage some last bits of wild yarrow in order to make a yarrow tincture. As I've probably mentioned in previous videos, but the yarrow plant is very medicinal. It's wonderful in aiding with all kinds of colds and flus and can be used as a tea as well as in a stronger tincture form. This plant has been used for hundreds of years and was even used by soldiers on the battlefield to stop heavy bleeding. This plant has so many magical properties and is just really useful, and I always like to harvest some in the summertime while it's abundant in the wild. If you'd like to learn more about what tinctures are and how to craft them, I will link below a video I have where I explain this. Another thing I really love to do in late summer is to try and find some of the last wild flowers and take just a few to dry at home to use for various arts and crafts in the colder months. When it's cold and rainy in London and the warm days of sunshine and flowers seem so far away, I love to be able to craft something with my hands that often includes dried flowers. It motivates me and helps me to remember that warmer days are coming and to be grateful for what is now. To celebrate the first day of autumn today, I'm going to make one of my favorite breads and also one of my favorite soups. I'm going to be using my dock seeds that I gathered and dried recently. These seeds are edible, full of wonderful fiber, and make a lovely dark flour which almost tastes like buckwheat flour and makes a wonderful dark bread. It always amazes me how much is available to us and grows in nature all around, if we only look and are interested to learn. There are so many tasty and edible plants that can be found growing wild, not only in the countrysides, but also in cities, even like London, even though that may be hard to believe. And the more I study herbs and plants, the more I'm constantly amazed at not only what nature provides, but the beautiful timing of every creation. In the spring and summertime, you can find tasty green plants and berries that you can eat fresh and that are full of minerals and vitamins, and you could even forage and gather enough to freeze and have for the colder months ahead. I often come across a lot of blackberries amongst other things. And in the autumn, you can find other kinds of plants growing like the dock seeds or even elderberries and rose hips, which are full of vitamins and antioxidants and are so nutritious. And these can help in the colder months ahead and make for some wonderful medicine. Nature provides so much, and we can be grateful and learn and care for her. The end of summer and the beginning of September is always a very busy time for me as I prepare to reopen my ballet school for a busy autumn term ahead, and it's very exciting. And this time always involves doing quite a lot of admin and emails and just staying on top of things. I also like to prepare the children's props and do a bit of lesson planning. At the start of every new season, I also like to give some attention to our home and just do a bit of cleaning and tidying up and just making the home a bit more cozy. I also normally go through some of my things and see if maybe there are things that I'm no longer using that I can either donate to charity, sell, or simply to put away for the next season. It's always a nice thing to feel like you have a whole new wardrobe by simply changing things over from season to season. I find that this trick works really well. Today, I also wanted to celebrate this first chilly day by making my very first hot chocolate of the season, and it was so exciting. I really hope that wherever you are, that you're also enjoying the first hints of autumn on the horizon. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for visiting again. And if you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe and to see you in my next video. I hope you have a lovely day or night.